To present Lisa Teasley. She's doing The Numerologist. She's the author of the acclaimed novels Heat Signature and Dive and the award-winning story collection Glow in the Dark. She's also writer and presenter of the BBC television documentary High School Prom, the fabulous Lisa Teasley.
Hello, everybody. Doesn't work? All right, so I'll just hold it. So this is a 4-minute story. It's okay, I'll hold it. Okay, I won't. A week before Halloween, the numerologist Tim Luna worried the holiday's date into perfect configuration for Armageddon. But he also slept in a large closet surrounded by stacks of newspaper and magazine clippings. The scent was acid in the top note and shit at the base. His girlfriend of 10 years, a massage therapist who called herself Kiva Hands, cried when she first experienced the closet and never lived with him and never would as long as he had this closet. She furthermore didn't believe in any of his doomsday warnings. She held love over fear and conspiracy, as he so passionately did the opposite. Still, upon Tim's pronouncement exactly 1 week before Halloween, the world for Kiva shifted into hyper-realism. Colors glared obscenely, plants stood stark and carnal against the street, and the sky was close like high-definition TV, even if there was smog. Rainbows occurred on days as dry as the desert. The sunsets were pinker, glowing malevolent and neon. Clouds, cumulus and errant, streaked in parallel to the chemtrails Tim raged about. And the moon was always in view during the day. When was it waxing? When was it waning? She had a strange pressure in her chest, as if time didn't exist, and her heart was continually opening. Saints and other strangers began visiting Kiva's bedroom at night whenever Tim wasn't there. 2 of these spirits introduced themselves as Tim's grandparents from the other side. They got into bed with her, flanking her like long-lost lovers. Those who seek to control you, they are sordid in their ways. Do you understand? The grandmother said, leaning into her. Kiva waved her hand through the grandmother's body, which was transparent. Kiva looked up at the ceiling and behind her head, wondering if she could now walk through walls. She was sorry she'd taken the hayride at Griffith Park, and sorrier still for walking that amateur maze of legendary slashers at the kindly old man's bloody house in Sherman Oaks. The screams reverberated in her body for what felt like an eternity. This is the time when you must gather all strength about you, Tim's grandmother continued. The strength that is inside. Stand in love, always. Otherwise, they will sprinkle you like so much Parmesan on their pizza. Do you understand? Surrender, dear, the grandfather echoed. Surrender yourself completely to the love, capital L, and you will survive all that is to come. What is to come? Kiva asked. They showed her a picture, as if the inside of her head were their screening room. There was Tim, sitting with his pointer fingers and thumbs in the form of a triangle. Inside of it was the moon, behind him dark leaves, lush and dense as the Amazon. The numbers 2, 8, 18, and 8 again were in front of him. He glowed incandescent. His chest was swollen like Superman. It grew larger as if like a balloon, then redder as if aching. But he was grinning now with sick pleasure. I don't understand, Kiva said. Shh, the grandmother responded. Kiva's ears were now ringing as if she'd been moshing by the speakers at a teen punk show, but the music was that of celestial symphony. The beauty was horrifying. because she was next to Tim's grandparents who couldn't really be there. She looked long and hard at them with this music in her ears, and she was gripped in the sheer terror of the mystery. What would become of this world, she wondered. What is to become of me, she asked aloud, and the music stopped. She looked on either side of her, and the grandparents' heads turned into serpents, then into live veins slithering over her bed. Kiva passed out cold. When she awoke, she found herself on the floor, in between Tim's legs, his hands pulling her up by the underarms as he tried lifting her to her feet. The stench was awful as she realized they were at the entrance to his closet. Thank you.